This is a sort of a rare moment of respite and joy. Our recent guest, Tulsi Gabbard, who we saw rather brilliantly talk about lobbying and how the whole lobbying system works. If you've not seen that interview yet, you should watch it now. Here she is on The View, calling them out to their faces. It's actually quite a joy to watch. It's actually enjoyable. Have a look at Tulsi Gabbard turning on The View. How's The View from there? Not good.
Yeah. No, look, some of you have accused me of being a traitor to my country, a Russian asset, a Trojan horse, or a useful idiot, I think was the term that you used. Which basically means that I'm naive or lack intelligence to know what's going on.
They use that.
Joy's struggling there. No, well, hold on. That's a Russian term. The Russians, they hacked me. They hacked my mind. And they made me say that. Don't confront me. I don't have any integrity. Don't confront me. I can't actually deal with this. You see there, whether you agree with Tulsi or not, it's not what's relevant. You can see this is a person who has dignity and poise and principles. Learn to recognize it. By their fruits shall you know them. This is a person that can look inside herself and say, I've got principles, I've got ethics, I've got things that I believe in. Not these people who are just units of the establishment. That is the function of legacy media. It's not even hypocrisy at this point. If you operate within it, they own you. They have to own you. They wouldn't, as Noam Chomsky famously said, if you were a problem to them, you wouldn't be sitting in that chair.
How can you know that I'm self-censoring? How can you know that
you're
journalists
self-censoring? I'm sure you believe everything you're saying. But what I'm saying is if you believe something different, you wouldn't be sitting where you're sitting.
That is the criteria. If you work there, hey, you're part of the problem.
I want to let your viewers know exactly who I am.
All right.
Set the record straight. I am a patriot. I love our country. I am a strong and intelligent woman of color.
She's checkmated him there already. I'm an intelligent woman of color. Oh no, intelligent woman of color, but doesn't agree with our neoliberal authoritizing, lock them in their homes, make them take the medicine. If you agree with democracy, you can only vote for one person.
And I have dedicated almost my entire adult life to protecting the safety, security, and the freedom of all Americans in this country. It was the attacks on 9/11.
Well, I guess we're getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves, but Franklin Graham finds you refreshing. He doesn't find me refreshing.
God, let me out of here.
Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, says he could vote for you.
Joy, this is...
Now, a white nationalist likes you, and therefore, see? Because you're obviously able to control everything that everyone says all of the time, and you certainly, should be able to prevent people creating narratives that are deliberately designed to break you down because you are a problem.
I mean, you're on Tucker Carlson at least 10 times. Why don't you go on Chris Wallace's show?
This is why I'm here, because you and other people continue to spread these innuendos that have nothing to do with who I am.
Well, Hillary Clinton started it, and then you shot back at her, boy. You called her the queen of warmongers.
You doubled.
Queen of warmongers. That deserved more from the View audience, didn't it? What I would say about Tulsi Gabbard is that she has dignity and poise. I'm sure if you were to look in detail and depth at Tulsi Gabbard's various endeavors within congressional politics, you'd be able to find mistakes because she's a human being. That's the thing about human beings, is there are mistakes involved. It's possibly that the whole thing's a bloody mistake, actually, I sometimes think. But look at her in that environment and look at how she deals with that. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more uncensored content where free speech can flourish, join our live stream. Click the link right here to watch the next video if you want to, or become a member of a growing movement. Download the Rumble app and you'll be informed every time we make a new piece of content. Stay free.